out over $1 billion to employees impacted by the state's refinery's closure. And in sport, Trinidad and Tobago Knight Rider captain hails his team's CPL title-winning performance. I'm Ricardo Roberts, and this is Caribbean in 10 for Tuesday, September 18th. I'll be back with the details after the break.
What's up, guys? Today I'm here with Anita Sterling, and you are a phlebotomist. So what does that mean?
That means that I draw blood from your arm and perform a venipuncture to test your blood for different types of diseases or conditions.
Okay. So how did you get involved with this? Like, what were you always interested in the medical field when you were younger?
I was, and I actually, my mom was a lab tech.
The Trinidad and Tobago government says the compensation package for workers being laid off by the closure of the oil refinery of the state-owned company Petrotrin could be more than $1 billion. Energy Minister Franklin Cann, speaking in the Senate yesterday, said the workers' representatives, the Oilfield Workers Trade Union, the OWTU, and the Petrotrin Board of Directors will meet today to discuss the termination packages for the affected workers. Of course, last month, the government announced that it would be closing down the oil refinery after indicating that it was losing an estimated $2 billion annually. The Keith Rowley administration said that more than 2,500 workers would be laid off as a result. Cann told the Senate that the figure was 4,700, including approximately 3,000 permanent workers and 1,200 non-permanent workers.
I personally said the packages will be upward of $1 billion. And if you take $1 billion, and if you take the collective agreement and you do some basic calculation, it is obviously more than $1 billion. But the state, the government, and the Board of Petrotrin is willing to sit down with the union, go through all the numbers, and possibly offer some enhancement to that package.
That was Energy Minister Franklin Cann speaking in the Parliament on Monday. And Dominica is today observing the first anniversary of the devastation caused by Hurricane Maria last September, with Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit saying that considerable progress had been made in the rebuilding effort. Hurricane Maria, packing winds in excess of 160 miles per hour, slammed into the eastern Caribbean island on September 18, 2017, leaving 30 people dead, another 30 missing, and damage estimated at millions of dollars. But speaking on local radio, Skerrit said, all things considered, the country's rehabilitation has been substantial.
We have been able to get back all our schools functional. We have been able to get electricity and water back to every community in the country. We have been able to help thousands of citizens have their homes recovered and repaired. We have signed contracts for several hundreds of housing units. Some of them have been constructed and are under construction. Our agricultural program is back in full gear. We're exporting agricultural produce to our various markets. Business activity in Dominica is largely back to normal. So one can say that there has been tremendous progress, and we have been able to mobilize the international and regional communities to our assistance and their commitments to significant sums of funds to assist us in building the world's first climate resilient nation.
As Skerrit said, there has also been tremendous progress within the tourism industry, with many hotels under construction continuing apace and others expanding their properties. Haitian President Jovenel Moïse has called on newly installed Prime Minister Jean-Henri Séant to ensure that there's total transparency in an investigation regarding the use of funds under the Petrocaribe initiative. Now, speaking during the inauguration of the new Prime Minister and his cabinet yesterday, the president said people are asking for explanations on the use of this money, and the services of the Central Financial Intelligence Unit, the Anti-Corruption Unit, and the General Inspectorate of Finance will be mobilized to get those answers. In the meantime, Moise asked for calm as the relevant institutions carry out their work to get to the bottom of concerns about how funds were being spent. Haitians have previously taken to the streets in protest at the billions of dollars that were allegedly squandered from the Venezuela oil program. A Haitian Senate Commission investigative report last year alleged a significant amount of money had been embezzled. Stay with us, your Midday Sport is next. Trinbago Knight Riders captain Dwayne Bravo and Kevon Cooper have heaped praises on the team for their superb efforts that led them to winning a third CPL title. Knight Riders whipped Guyana Amazon Warriors by 8 wickets to be the first team to win the triple and back-to-back titles in the tournament. In this report by TV6's Vinod Nawani, Bravo says his men did well despite the criticisms during the group stage.
Trinbago Knight Riders skipper Dwayne Bravo can take pride in the fact that his team won back-to-back championships. He says compared to 2017, the team had more clinical finishes and every player supported him.
It's a great feeling, and again, thanks Almighty God for this for this season. I'm happy with the entire team, and I think we did this for the people of Trinidad and Tobago and by extension the people in India who really support us throughout this tournament. We played a very good tournament despite a lot of people think we could have done a lot more better because we lost 2 games, but in tournaments like this you have to lose cricket games. You don't win titles without losing.
Also delighted with the showing was TKR all-rounder Kevon Cooper, saying Guyana are a quality team. He also spoke highly of his teammates, including Kiwi run machine Colin Munro.
Well, obviously, losing our last 2 games before the playoffs, we were a bit disappointed. But having said that, we have world-class players in our dressing room. We wasn't frightened. We just know we had to prepare well as a team. The game against St. Kitts was very important to us. And to come out here tonight and restrict them for 147 was a great effort by the bowlers. And I must say, well played to Munners. I can safely say he's the best overseas batsman in this whole CPL for the last 4 years.
And that's Caribbean in 10. Join us again at 6:30 for Caribbean Newsline. Good afternoon.